Okay, I just wanted to give you a quick shot of some of the supplies you're going to need to do this repair. We have a white powdery substance that I bought at the supply store, and we'll scoop a little bit of that out. This is a two-part resin epoxy that you mix 2 to 1. You mix the powder in with the resin. That gives you, you can mix it to different consistencies, gravy or a paste. For this purpose I'll probably mix it to paste consistency. I've got my gloves, got a little stirring stick to straighten it all up, and at the other end I've beveled it to kind of push the stuff in. I've got a little measuring cup. I've got some sandpaper to rough up the interior side of the hood. I got my little Dremel tool with 2 attachments. I got the wire brush, that's really good to rough it up. I also have a little sanding wheel that's been pretty gnarly used, and so it doesn't have much danger of chewing up the plastic, and I'll use that. Underneath that I have some fiberglass mat. That's what we're going to fill that space with. We'll put a little bit of mat in first, and then we'll come back with the weave fiberglass, and we'll put a little bit of weave fiberglass on the top side to give it a little bit smoother surface. But the mat is what will build our levels on the underneath side. So we're going to get started on our repairs. We'll do some more video to show you how we do that. Okay, this is the hole, and what I've done is on the back side of the hood, which would be the top side, the finished side, I've laid some tin foil, and then I've used the tape to hold it on the back side in place. And then you can see right here on the edges I've used a little bit of tape to make it closer adhere to the surface, and also right here. And then I've used my little tool. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there is a crease line in the hood that runs right there. And I have, with my little tool, put that crease line in, and then there's also another crease line that runs right here. And again, I've used my tool to do that, so that when I lay the mat in, and when I lay the two-part epoxy, it has a little bit of a form to it. It's still going to be rough, and I'll have to finish it on the finished side of the hood, but at least that gives me a pattern for me to lay my material into. So just a little secret there. And if we move up to here, you can see I've taped the finished side on these areas, and those are going to be ready now to put in my patch. So we'll start on that. This whole process has maybe taken 15 or 20 minutes to do all this. It's pretty quick.